Hi everybody, can you hear me? Hey Jane, hey Danielle, hey Dr. Ali. Yay! Perfect. I'm on vacation, so my hotel room's kind of spacious, so there might be like an echo. How's everyone doing? Oh, sigh. We should probably do a video soon, maybe next week or the week after. That's good, Danielle. I'm doing good. I'm on vacation, so I've been enjoying myself. It's 1 a.m. here, so I wanted to make sure I got rest before I did a reading today. I can show you some of my new things that I got today. So I got a new pendulum. So this is a red jasper pendulum. So I'm super excited to use this today. And then I have a new pendulum also from India. So I love this one. It's beautiful, it's really heavy, and it's great quality. I love it. And then I bought two new decks today. So this one is called the Romantic Tarot. So I'll use this one for some readings tonight. And like I like the imagery, and the meanings of some of the cards are like a little bit different than the traditional tarot. So that's going to be really interesting. And then I got another deck. Hey Saruchi. And this one's in Spanish, so it's called the Tarot Oceanico. And the cards are beautiful. The book is beautiful. I'll show you guys. So they're like a nice size. They're not too big, not too small. So like this is El Loco, so the full Nuevo Comienzo, so new beginning. So pretty much the same interpretations as the traditional tarot. Um, they're really beautiful. I really like the pentacles. Or no, it's the wands. I like the wands cards, the people that they represent. Very beautiful imagery. So I'll use these as well. And if you don't speak Spanish, I will translate for you. So no worries about that. Yes, it's 1 a.m. here. I'm in Spain for vacation. And then I got a new like pendulum, I don't know what you call it, but like a pendulum mat. And so this is in Spanish as well, but that's pretty clear what it is, and I can translate. So we have the sign. So all of the 12 signs are on the outside part of the map. Let me like kind of move it a little bit more. So the outside are the signs. So if you pick like a pendulum question, you can say like, what is the sign of this person? Or like my TF, my soulmate, it can tell you that. And then you have the days of the weeks, or the days of the week. So you have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And then you have like your traditional like responses. So we have the no's this way. We have the yes this way. We have tal vez, which is like maybe, which is this way. And then we have no entiendo. So like I don't know, I don't understand kind of thing. And then this part, we have the numbers. So I'm not sure how we can use the numbers, but like let's say, you might say, oh, how many kids will I have? I guess we could use the numbers for that, or how many months until I meet my person. So you can figure out how you want to use the numbers on the pendulum mat. So I have 3 people that already prepaid for their live readings today. So I'm going to do those first, but I'll give people some time if you want to do like a super chat. And then what I'll do is once I'm done with like the super chats and the prepaid readings, I will do a few free like pendulum readings. So if you don't have like the money to pay for one now, you can get like wait later on for like a free 1 question pendulum reading. So think about that as the time goes on. And so for those that are interested in super chat, feel free to put your questions in, and I'll probably start the readings at like 10 or like 7, maybe like 7:08, so give like about 4 more minutes so I can like show you some pendulum things. So you start in the center, so like this is the center point, and then you allow your guides to direct you. So like this is yes, so they're telling me yes, they're ready to start this. And so if you notice, like my hand is like pretty straight, it's not moving, the pendulum's just moving. So if you're curious to know like, oh, does this really work or is this true? So I did this in the store to see if they wanted me to buy this. And so I started off with like, what is my sun sign? So they're going to show you what my sun sign is. So I don't know if you can see because my hand is kind of in the way. So it's leaning towards Virgo. So Virgo is my sun sign. I'm going to use my other hand. Maybe that'll be clearer. All right, can you show them my sun sign again? What is my sun sign? So they're moving in the direction of Virgo. Okay, let's see. What other fun things can I do? What is today? So what is today? What day of the week is today? So it's moving to miércoles, and that is Wednesday in Spanish. So this is saying that today is Wednesday. Hey Uni, how are you doing? All right. What else can we ask? I like doing this one for a pendulum just to like poke fun, but I always ask like, "Am I pregnant?" And they're always like, "No, you're not." So that's like a good way if you want to test if you buy like a pendulum, or you can use like your necklace too, just like cleanse it. And if you want to test like the accuracy, just ask them questions that you know the answer to. So like I know I'm not pregnant, so if they were to tell me yes, then I know something's like fishy. But they're telling me no, I'm not pregnant because I'm not pregnant. And then also you can, you know, ask your spirit guides like, what does yes mean to you and to them, and then what does no mean, what does maybe mean. So when I don't use my mat, my yeses and my nos are like different from this mat actually. So it was confusing at first, but then once I put it over the mat, it's very clear like what a yes means. So they're saying this is what a yes is, show me a no. So they're showing the no now, and then show me like a maybe. So they're doing like the diagonal maybe. So yeah, we're gonna get started with the prepaid readings. Okay, so I see your reading, so you'll be number 4. So we have, I'm gonna write this down. And then I'm gonna write your questions down too, side, that way I don't lose them. And then side, you get a pendulum question as well. So pick a pendulum question that you want me to ask on here. So it could be a yes or no question. It could be about signs. It could be about the day of the week. You can find a question that you want to use numbers for. So pick a pendulum question as well, Sai, because you get that with the $10 reading. Bye, Jane. Thanks for stopping by. All right, I got your pendulum question. All right, so we're going to start with, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, Nayeli. I think that's how you say your name. If not, I apologize in advance. But let me get your questions from the PayPal. Oh, yay! Thanks, teacher. I always am like nervous about pronouncing people's names wrong because people pronounce names wrong, like with my friends and family all the time. So I try not to do that. All right, let's do your questions. So yours was about Jordan. So you have the 2 questions and then the pendulum question. So let's start off with your pendulum question. All right. Pendulum question. Will I see Jordan in person again? All right. Let's start here. All right, guys. Will Nayeli see Jordan in person again? So we have yes. So that's the answer to your pendulum question. Yes. All right. And for the fun of it, let's see when you could possibly see Jordan again. So I'll use my other hand so it doesn't block the view. So let's see if they showed me the day of the week, or because there's no months on the mat, what I've been doing is using the signs kind of like to get an idea about the month. But let's see if they move it to like the days. So what day will Nayeli see Jordan again? What day? So possibly on a Thursday. You possibly see him on a Thursday because you got jueves. So Thursday is a possibility that you'll see him. So you could see him tomorrow or next Thursday, but it seems like a Thursday is going to be a good time to see them. All right. All right, I see your super chat. I will write it down. You'll be number 5. All right, I got your first question. So make sure you type your second question and then your pendulum question. All right, so let's get into your questions. Okay, so the first question, what are his feelings towards me? So let's start off with these tarot cards. And then we'll go into the melanin messages. What are Jordan's feelings for Nayeli? So, first cards that we have are the Knight of Pentacles, the World, the Hangman, the Knight of Rods. Uh-oh. Things are falling down. Okay, I'm going to kind of scoot some things over so I don't knock things over. All right, please clarify the Knight of Pentacles. So we got the Page of Rods, clarifying the Knight of Pentacles, clarify the World. We got the Two of Cups, the Hangman, Two of Pentacles, and clarifying the Knight of Rods. We got 2 cards for that. So we're going to put those back. We just want one. One card for the Knight of Rods. The Emperor. So from the first part, so with the Knight of Pentacles, the World, the Hangman, and the Knight of Rods, it seems like Jordan is someone that kind of moves slowly when it comes to expressing their feelings for you. Because the Knight of Pentacles is a very slow moving person within the tarot deck, but they're very hardworking and productive. It seems like they want to put quality into what they're doing when it comes to moving forward with you. And then we have the World card. So with the World being here, they see you as someone that is, you kind of, they in a way they see you as someone that could complete that missing part within their life, that completes that missing piece of them, if that makes sense. They see you as someone that is very valuable. You're kind of like the center of their attention. Because if you notice, the woman's like in the middle, and then she has like this purple, and like purple is a very royal, regal color. So they see you as someone that's like worthy, which is probably why they are in the Knight of Pentacles energy, because they want to make sure that they do the right thing and they take their time with moving forward. And then we have the Hangman. So the Hangman talks about like new perspective, pause, surrendering. So it seems like you basically kind of turn his world upside down in a good way. So he's starting to see things differently. So you might be different from the type of women that he has dated in the past or have been interested in the past. So it seems like he's starting to see what really matters in a significant other in a relationship. And then we have the Knight of Rods. And so with the Knight of Rods, I think it's someone that's like, they're dedicated to moving forward. They're dedicated to taking action. And the Knight of Rods is someone that is like passionate. They can kind of be impulsive at times. So they could have done things in the past very quickly and it didn't end well. So now they're like, okay, well maybe I should take my time when I do things, which is why they're like in the Knight of Pentacles energy. And then also that could mean that a part of him wants to take action quickly at times, because we have the Emperor clarifying the Knight of Rods. So the Emperor is someone that's like very confident. They know their worth, their value. They're like a king. They're divine masculine energy. And you see he has a sword. You see he has like a kind of like a rod, a wand type of thing. And so he's waiting for the right time to get off his throne and take action. And then going with the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles talks about, balancing two situations, prioritizing their time, and, deciding what is best before the ship sets sail. And so it seems like his feelings for you, he wants to make a decision with you, because we have the Two of Cups here. He wants to say something very quickly and make an effort, but he knows that time will run out, so he has to make a decision very quickly. So he feels that you are someone that he would like to have a relationship with, because we have the Two of Cups, the World here. There's pretty much all positive cards indicating like what he's feeling for you. He definitely sees you as someone that has his attention and that he wants to keep your attention at times, but it could be there's a part that I get, you could be I don't want to say standoffish to him, but kind of like guarded at times is what I'm getting. So he feels that. So he feels like you're someone he wants to be in a relationship with and, build something with. But at times he feels like you could be a little guarded. And then look at that. We got the Twin Flame card. So Jordan could possibly be your Twin Flame. Because of the fact that we have the Twin Flame. And then the Two Cups, it doesn't necessarily have to mean Twin Flame, but it's just like, it's a good union, soulmate, divine counterpart card to have. So Jordan could be your Twin Flame, which is why the distance could be there. What else? So we have Magic Touch and then Divine King. So the Divine King, when I made this deck, is pretty much very similar to the Emperor. So I feel like Jordan is waiting to become a better version of himself and be that king, that emperor to you. And then we have Magic Touch. So like Magic Touch for me represents like your spirit guides and romance angels are taking care of this situation like delicately. So it requires a gentle touch. It requires a magical touch. So the things that you're doing is great, but now spirit is like, let us take the lead on certain things. based off like the situation. What else does he feel about you? Look at that. So we have focus and then we have harmony. So Jordan seems like to be a very significant divine counterpart because when I made this deck, the harmony card represents the lovers. So, you know, you pretty much have like two twin flame, like harmony cards here. And that's a good thing. You know, it's really indicating that your person really sees you as someone that they want to be with. They see you as someone that, if you notice, like they're so focused on you. And then we have the focus card. So it's like I said that earlier, like they're focused on you. They're really trying to figure out what is the best approach. You see how he's literally looking at whatever he's looking at and saying, I'm determined to get this. I'm determined to put in the work and do what I have to do to manifest this. So it could take some time, especially when it's a twin flame. Like it's not something that happens like instantaneously, you know, depending on the situation, like how you met and the healing and the things that have to be done before you come into union. It could take some time, but this is definitely a significant person within your life, because you have like two significant twin flame cards here, and then the Two of Cups. So Jordan definitely has a lot of deep feelings for you. This is a true loving connection. Even if you don't necessarily feel that loving connection right now, it is spiritually and energetically that type of connection. So now let's go to your second question. Why did Jordan block my friend after she asked him about me on Instagram Messenger? I am going to use the Tattoo Tarot for that question. All right. Why did Jordan block my friend after she asked him about me on Instagram Messenger? Why did he block her friend? So we got the Emperor, we got Judgment, we got the Nine of Coins. Let's clarify these cards. Please clarify the Emperor. We got the Seven of Swords. Clarify the Judgment card. We got the World. And then clarify the Nine of Coins. Alright, so I'll take those two for the Nine of Coins. So with the Emperor here, we got that, you know, with your first question, it seems like with the Seven of Swords here as well, the Emperor talks about, you know, authority, taking control, establishment, structure, right? And so with the Seven of Swords, you know, some people read this as like deceptive energy, but I'm reading this card in this situation as strategic, as like a strategy. So let me show you why I'm reading it that way. Because in this deck, you can see it a little clearer. Let's find it. Oh, there it is. So this is the Seven of Swords. So you notice this person has 5 swords and there's 2 back here. So what I'm getting from this is that Jordan is being strategic. It seems like he doesn't want a lot of information about you to be shared with other people. He wants his moves to be, I don't want to say like a secret, but he's strategizing what to do next. And I'm not sure what your friend asked your person, like Jordan, but it seems like it kind of caught him off guard, and he doesn't want his next move to be like already out there. He wants to surprise you with what he wants to do. And so then we have the Judgment in the World card, and Judgment talks about truth, expressing and sharing your truth. And so it seems like, but also like a a rebirth. So it's kind of like he wants to plan like how to renew the connection and share his truth as well. And he doesn't want anyone to like spoil it in a sense, because he wants to be the one that tells you everything and shows you everything. He doesn't want you to hear from other people. And with Instagram, you can post pictures to like, or like have like an Instagram story. So he doesn't want the friend saying like, oh, I see things that he's doing, to kind of like catch you off guard or like intimidate you or scare you from communicating with him and talking to him. And then we have the 9 of coins with the 5 of coins and 3 of cups. So one, he could be doing like, he could be going out partying and drinking a lot now. So that could be one of the reasons why he blocked her. And he doesn't want you or her to see that, so she doesn't tell you, or you kind of like think, I don't want to be with them. And then with the 5 of coins here, the 5 of coins talks about, being abandoned, being left out in the cold. So if your friend were to see this like Instagram story or Instagram picture and see them like partying or drinking with someone, you're gonna start to feel like, oh, they abandoned me, they don't want to talk to me, they're just like moving on with somebody else, or they're like they're indulging in other stuff. And he doesn't want you to feel that way. And then with the 9 of Pentacles, the 9 of Coins, it talks about abundance, luxury, a single woman. Usually this picture depicts like a single woman, very luxurious, beautiful, and she just has all her stuff together. And so with this being here, I feel like he knows that you are attractive, that you're single, and can attract anyone that you want. And so it's like, if you knew that he's going out partying, you're going to think to yourself, like, you know what, I'm just going to do the same thing, or I'm just going to stop wasting my time with him. And he doesn't want that. And I know that sounds kind of bad, but like, he really, I guess what I'm getting, let's clarify the 3 of Cups and like, why is he partying and not like telling you about it, or want to keep it a secret. So yeah, we got another like kind of like a fighting, like disagreement type of card. So like the 5 of Wands talks about disagreements, competition, and conflict. And so it really seems like he doesn't want you to see this stuff, or your friend to see this stuff, because it's just going to cause more arguments. It's going to cause more fights. It's going to cause more issues between you two. And he doesn't want to break your heart and make you feel like he's breaking your heart, is what I'm getting, like why he blocked her. So he's just kind of like trying to hide some things from you because he doesn't want to hurt you. And it's not saying like he's maliciously like going out to date other people and, flirt and do that stuff. But he just doesn't want you to get the wrong idea. Let's see if there's anything else. And then we got the 4 of Wands. So like the 4 of Wands is another twin flame, 11-11 energy. So he wants to be with you. He sees you as the diamond of his life. He sees you as value. So he's not like, if he goes out, he's not thinking about like, oh, let me, hook up with these other people. Like he knows you are the one that's worth it. And he doesn't want you to fear that, because if you see that and hear about it, you're going to start having that doubt and that fear. So that's why he blocked your friend. So I hope that was helpful. I'm trying to manage I can't check the chat while I'm reading. So if people are saying things, I'm sorry. If I'm missing comments. All right, let's see. Oh, you said you asked him if he wants to talk to her. Got it. Look, guys are weird. I will say that. All right, I'm going to do the next paid reading, which is, I think it's Angel. Let me see. Yep, it's Angel. No, is it Angel? Check my book. Yep, it's Angel and Shine. All right. So let's do your pendulum question. Going to use a different pendulum for you. All right, Angel. Your pendulum question is, am I going to get out of this separation? All right. Okay. angel going to get out of this separation? Yes. The answer is yes, which is great. Beautiful. All right. Now let's get to your questions. How does Sean feel towards me? Okay. Let us start with, I'm actually going to use the romantic tarot. So you're literally the first one, Angel, that gets a reading with these cards. I just bought them today and I cleansed them. So let's see how they work. I'm probably going to read from the book too a little bit, just because, like I said, they have difference in the traditional tarot deck. All right. How does Sean feel towards Angel? Oh, Sarichi, you can let people know if they stay once I finish the paid readings that they can get one free pendulum question. How does Sean feel about Angel? Some of these cards are like kind of funny too. All right, so we have the Death card. Uh-oh. So we have the Death card, we have the Hangman, we have the High Priestess, we have the King of Rods or Wands. Let's clarify them. So far I'm getting that he definitely thinks you, or his feelings towards you, represents like you are a fresh start, a new beginning for him. You're different from the rest. You're very intuitive, very attractive. You carry yourself very well. All right. So we have the Ace of Pentacles clarifying the Death card. We have, I think this is this is Judgment, clarifying the Hangman, and then we have the Fool clarifying the High Priestess, and then we have the Three of Swords clarifying the King of Wands. I always want to say rods, but I know it's traditionally you say wands. All right. So, like I said before, like he thinks of you as someone. He feels that you are a fresh start, a new, and literally the Fool came out, a new beginning. You're something different from the old, from the past. Like I like this Death card because it's not the traditional like scary one where it's like a dead body or something, but this is like he sees you as someone is a fresh beginning, that he doesn't feel as if he will get his heart broken. He's had like a lot of heartbreaks in the past too, is what I'm getting. And then with the Ace of Pentacles, that talks about abundance and new beginnings. So he sees you as someone that's very vibrant and someone that he can have a new beginning with. I'm going to read this card, the Justice card. It's funny because in the book, they mix the Strength card and the Justice card differently, but it's the same thing. So the Justice card here talks about balance, and it talks about responsibility, and the balance also about commitment. The romantic soul is always the strongest commitment. So he sees you as someone that he could be committed to. He wants to do his part in the relationship. So, you two will balance each other out. You two will fulfill each other in the relationship, in the connection. You two would do the things that that you're good at. So if you're a person that's very patient, that will help the connection. If he's a person that's very, I don't know, like let's say he's intuitive, like you two have your strengths that's going to help the connection grow and move further along. And then we have the High Priestess and the Fool. So in the book, the High Priestess is called the Grand Lady. Secrets feel the fire from underneath the ash. Knowing is having because those who know never have doubts. Wisdom. So, like I said, this person sees you as someone that is very sacred, very valuable, precious, and you seem to know a lot of things, like pick up on it. So you can have like a kind of like a psychic energy, so to speak, but you just have like a very intuitive energy where you just know if something is like good or bad, or if it's the right thing to do. And then with the King of Rods here, King of Wands, I keep saying rods. Let's see how they describe the King of Wands in the book. Let's see. Pentacles, here we go, Wands. King of Wands. So it talks about control, being honorable, and willing to take a stand and fight for what they want. So he definitely would like to fight. And that matches perfectly with the Three of Swords. So in this Three of Swords, you see there's a man and he kind of basically stabbed the other guy. And it seemed like this person is willing to take the risk to win your heart. So if he has to fight for your attention, if he has to fight for you, he would do it. So if you're talking to someone, he might, if he sees you out in public with them and you're like with him and the guy's like trying to flirt with you, he might kind of be a little confrontational with them, or kind of start an argument. But he seems to be very protective over you also. He doesn't want anybody to have you. So even if you two are not together yet, like in his mind y'all are together, if that makes sense. People literally ain't in the physical just yet because they're still trying to plan it out. Okay, let's see. Let's use the melanin messages to get a little bit more. Uh-oh. All right. So we have Divine Prince, Communication, Messenger. So from these three cards, I'm getting that either you two are not in like consistent communication, because we had the Divine Prince, so he's like the beginning stages of becoming a Divine King, and then Communication and Messenger. So it seems like he's immature when it comes to communicating with you. It could be via text or just like returning your calls or text messages. He could be nervous about it too, is what I'm getting. And then we have Magic Touch again. So yeah, there's a need for his like spirit guides and like romance angels to kind of like touch on these things to help him like move forward in a emperor type of energy. Movement and mask. So yeah, so there's going to be some movement within the connection, and he might reveal how he feels about you soon because we have the mask card here. So he's going to probably take off that mask and kind of talk to you about like what he's feeling for you if he hasn't already. So yeah, your person definitely likes you. They see you as someone that's valuable and that's worthy of being in a relationship with, and you could be a great partner for them. So now let's get to your second question. Is there a future relationship with Shine? Okay. Let's use, I kind of want to use these. Maybe I'll use the other one. You're getting all the new cards, Angel. You should feel very lucky. All right. Is there a future for Shine, for Angel? Too many cards. But the first card we have is the Moon, La Luna. We have the Seis de Copas, so Reflexión, Seven of Cups, talks about reflecting. So these are very, a lot of sevens here too. And or I should say, or the Six of Cups, sorry about that, Six of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. A lot of sixes here. So yeah, this definitely seems like it's something that can happen because it happened in the past life, because the Six of Cups talks about like past life connections. Then we have like the Moon card here, and then here goes the Seven of Swords, Siete de Espadas. So this is something that has happened in the past is what I'm getting, and like in the past life type of thing. And so yeah, we have the World, El Mundo, and then Justice. So yeah, this is something that this relationship has happened in the past life, and it definitely seems like your person definitely wants to. I'm sorry, Judgment. Your person definitely wants to reconcile in this lifetime. So they might not know in the 3D right now, like, oh, I had a past life relationship with Angel before, but they feel this energy. They feel it, especially with the Judgment card here. It's going within and really evaluating things, and so it's like they have an inner knowing that something with you has happened before. So the feeling like when you meet someone for the first time in the physical, you're like, oh my gosh, I feel like I met this person before, and you literally just met them for the first time in the physical. And so what I'm getting is that with the Six of Cups here is that your person definitely has been reflecting on it, and just trying to understand, like, why do I feel this intense connection with her? Why do I feel like I've known her all my life? And then with the World card here, the World card talks about union, completeness, completion. So it seems like in this lifetime, this cycle is going to close out in regards to like a union happening, because it definitely seems like you two were together in the past life, and something happened where you could have quote unquote went through the separation phase. I like to call it the healing phase more so than the separation phase of a twin flame journey. But you two were kind of like going through some things, and it didn't end like full completed complete union. And so I feel like this lifetime they want that. They want that union with you. They crave it, definitely energetically and spiritually. And so it seems like your spirit guides and their spirit guides are like working together to figure out like, how can this happen? What can we do to make sure that this happens in this lifetime? And it's like they dream about it too. What else? We have the Five of Pentacles. So yeah, it definitely seems, this talks about like abandonment. So it seems like in the past lifetime, this it just wasn't a complete union. You two were like together all the way through, and there was an abandonment there, which is why they feel as if this lifetime that you have to be together. They want to be with you. And then we have the Eight of Swords. And so the Eight of Swords talks about kind of like, imprisonment, like trapping your mind, being blindfolded, and just feeling like you're stuck. So yeah, it definitely seems like in a past lifetime those things were happening, which caused that union not to happen. But they do want to be in a relationship with you, based off like the Six of Cups energy and the World and Judgment. What else about this person in the relationship? So yeah, we got another Eight of Swords, and then so two Eight of Swords here, and then the Strength card. So yeah, they it was a lot of mental entrapment in the past life, but this lifetime it's requiring them to be strong and to overcome that, because that could have been the reason why it didn't like happen fully in the past life. So these are lessons. Yeah, we got the Five of Cups here. So like, anxiety, fear, somewhat depression at times. So yeah, with this Five of Cups, it's just really saying like that's one of the lessons that they have to learn. It's like how to get out of their heads and allow themselves to, you know, have the love that they want. And then the Five of Cups talks about regret. So I feel like in this lifetime they regretted energetically being stuck. Let's get one more or two more cards. the Hangman. So yeah, this lifetime requires them to have a new perspective on things. They can't be in that same energy that they were in before. Anything else? The Star. And then we have the Nine of Coins. So like this is basically saying to have hope and have faith and know that you can yield this connection, this relationship with this person, but they need some time to, get out of that anxiety, that fear. And you have to be hopeful for it, because your hope is going to help them, feel confident and feel strong enough to like manifest the connection or the relationship with you. That's what I'm getting. So yeah, your person definitely wants to start a relationship with you. They want to reconcile. So this is something that it's like on one of the things that they're trying to manifest within this lifetime for sure with you. So yeah, definitely be patient and just know that in the past life there were some issues, but the union was destined to happen in this lifetime. So just stay strong about it. All right. I hope that was helpful, Angel. Alrighty, and then we're gonna do Deidre. All right. So start your pendulum question. Does CJ miss me? All right. All right. I see more super chats. I will write them down in 1 second. Okay. Does CJ miss? Yep. Before I can even get the question out. Deidre, CJ misses you. Alrighty. So that's your answer to that. Now let me write down these other super chats. All right, so I did 1, 2. I'm doing Deidre's now. We have Sunburst of Love, Row, alrighty. All right. First question, why is CJ being all distant now and not calling like before? Well, let us do these, and then we'll do the melanin messages. Why is CJ being all distant now and not calling like before? Are these upside down? They are. Okay, let's start over. Why is CJ being distant and not calling like before? So that came out the first time. I don't know if you guys could really tell when I was like shuffling and those 3 cards came out. So this came out, and then it was like the 2 of Cups and another card. So the Tower moment. So he is definitely going through a Tower moment or getting ready to have one. 2 of Swords. We got the Ace of Swords, King of Swords. And so it seems like, first off, this CJ is going through a Tower moment. It's definitely causing a lot of mental stress because we have 3 Swords cards here. And Swords cards talks about like mental, your mental. We have the Death card. So yeah, there's something huge happening within his life that requires him to cut out things. And he kind of doesn't know how to deal with it, is what I'm getting with the Tarot card and the Death card here. It seems like he has to make a decision on something. So it doesn't necessarily have to be about romance or like, love. It's something in his life he needs to make a decision about and cut out of his life for sure. We have the 9 of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups. So it could be about, I don't know why, but I'm getting like a maternal kind of feeling. But we'll see. Queen of Swords. Yeah. It seems like this person, CJ, he needs to make a decision. So it's like one side of it has to do about kind of like love related things, but I feel like another side has something to do with like his household, with his family, is what I'm getting. I don't know if it's like a mother or like an aunt, but it just seems like it's some type of feminine energy he needs to cut out and like just let go of. So it could be, I don't know, I feel like it's related with family for some reason. He could be having like some family issues because like the Queen of Swords, I mean all the queens of the cards could be considered like mothers, but sometimes the Queen of Swords is someone that's like she could be a mother that is like very protective over her children, over her young. But it seems like there's a woman in his life that is not helpful. She doesn't, how do I word this? It's like she has an energy within herself that I'm kind of getting the parents too, like king and the queen. So it could be like a really parental type of energy, but it just seems like this woman in his life is, I don't want to say she's cutting out his happiness in his life, but she's really interfering with it. It's like her energy, she doesn't want him to be happy, if that makes sense. I mean, there are people, parents that are like that with their own kids. They just don't want their kids to be happy if they're not happy. So it definitely seems like there's somebody in his life, could be, or just family members in general, that they just don't want to see him happy. And so that energy is on him. You know, it surrounds him. And it sucks because when you don't know why things are falling apart, why you're having these moments, that's when you have to do that inner work and really ask yourself, like, why are these things happening? And the Queen of Cups is like a mother, maternal energy feeling too. So it definitely seems like it's a woman in his household, within his family, that's just kind of like blocking his view of things and trying to, you know, take control of it. Is what I'm getting. So yeah, he needs to make a decision, and his Tower moment is really huge because if he doesn't do the work that he needs to do and end things, it's just gonna make things more difficult. And it's like it could, you know, he is trying to manifest the Nine of Cups, obviously, but he has to make a decision. He has to have this Tower moment. So Tower moments are not something that we can avoid. You know, if you try to avoid it, you're just gonna make it worse for you in the long run because you're gonna have to go through it. So it could be that he's running away from it, but now he's like really stuck in it, which is why he hasn't been like calling you and really reaching out. Anything else? Yeah, we got the Judgment card. We got the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Cups. So whatever is going on with CJ, it is really huge. He's gonna distance himself from it, from you a little bit because he doesn't know how to process it. It's really painful. It's really hard for him. So be patient with the lack of communication. And then the Eight of Cups, like he needs to, it's going to be hard for him because he's going to probably have to walk away from, like I said, from somebody that's in his family or someone he's really close with. And that's going to be really hard, but it's causing him to seek the truth and really, you know, go in and have that inner calling and just allow, you know, this moment to happen and to see it for what it is. So it's a really big moment for him right now. So that's why he's kind of distant with you. All right, let's go to your second question. How should I pursue and communicate with CJ? I'm definitely seeing because he's going through a lot. Just see like how he's doing. You don't have to say like, oh, you know, are you okay? You haven't been talking to me, but more so like, hey, you know, wishing I hope you have a great day today, or something small like that. And even if he doesn't respond to it, he's gonna feel good knowing that you care enough to reach out to him. Because when people go through sometimes they don't reach out to people. You know, we have that moment where we kind of close ourselves off from others. All right, let's see. How should she pursue? Yeah, you got the Knight of Cups, so you might have to be the Knight of Cups. You know, kind of gently check on him, say like, how's it going? I hope things are okay on your end. That type of thing. You don't, yeah, the Lovers. So yeah, be gentle with him. The Lovers is like a good twin flame indicator type of card too. So like he's someone that's gonna need like a little gentle touch right now. So even if if you text him before and he didn't respond, like it's okay to reach out to him one more time. Yeah, see, Queen of Pentacles. So be gentle. The Queen of Pentacles is a very nurturing, motherly type of person. And if he's going to have to cut someone out like that in his life, this is a time where he needs someone to be kind of a little bit nurturing to him. So just say, hey, I hope your day is going well, or I hope you're okay. Let me know if you need anything, like that type of thing. So yeah, be gentle with them. Anything else? Yeah, the Empress. We got another mother card. So yeah, you definitely, if you communicate with him, you want to be very gentle and nurturing to him. So, give him his space as he goes through this tower moment, but also let him know that, hey, I'm thinking about you. I hope you're okay, type of thing. Because he's definitely going to need that. And like I said, even if he doesn't respond, just know that he received it and he's going to remember that. And then, later on, he probably might say, like, I really appreciate you, reaching out to me during this time because it was hard. Look at that. We got completion and we got soulmate. So, yeah, allow him to complete this cycle, this tower moment, and just know that you two are soulmates, you two are twin flames, and this time might require you to be the strong one, the one that's going to have to be a little gentle. Like I know there was a time where my TF, he was kind of distant for a while, and I didn't know why, and then he like randomly let me know, this is like earlier this year, that one of his friends passed away, and he didn't know how to process that. And so, like, give it time, be patient, because when he's really like, what happened, what was going on in that situation. So I hope that was helpful. I really do hope that CJ gets through his tower moment. I know those could be difficult, especially when it seems like everything just keeps falling apart. Because that's usually how we start to see tower moments. We're like, oh, everything is falling apart. I don't know what's going on. But as you, become equipped and you know what tower moments are meant to do and how they're meant to help you, you start to kind of, get prepared for them, and they don't hit you as hard. All right, next person on my list is Sai. Okay, let's do Sai. Pendulum question. Do I have to wait much longer for a healthy baby? Let's see. All right, this is for Sai. Does Sai have to wait longer for a healthy baby? So the answer is no. You don't have to wait longer for a healthy baby, which is good. Many blessings to you for conceiving a healthy baby. All right, your first question is, what's going on with Elvis? Let us use the Tattoo Tarot. What is going on with Elvis? I'm going to make a comment before I start reading her cards when they come out. I guess they want me to make the comment now. So when I get home, what I'll do is when I'm doing the readings for people, I'm going to have like a little card that says your name. That way, if you exit the video and then come back later, you'll know if it's your turn or not. Like if you know if I'm on you or not. And I'll try to like put it in the chat or have like Saruji or someone let people know like the order. I know that could be tricky. But yeah, I think they wanted me to say that before we got into her reading, which is smart. All right, back to Sai. What is going on with Elvis? So we have the Lovers, we have the Eight of Wands, and we have the Nine of Cups. We have the Tower. Uh-oh, Elvis could be having a tower moment too. We have, yep, the Five of Cups. So kind of a similar energy, like CJ, could be a significant tower moment. But I feel like his tower moment is not as big as CJ's. So what else? The Eight of Swords. Okay. So with these cards, it definitely seems like, so the Lovers is, you know, a twin flame card, but it also represents making a decision. So it seems like Elvis is in the need of making a decision, for sure. It doesn't necessarily have to be about love, but let's see what it's about. Let's see, please clarify what decision. So many cards. So off camera, the Four of Wands came out the first time, but I put it back in. I was like, I don't think that's what they want. The spirit was like, no, this is what we want. We said what we said, so they brought it back out. That's how my spirit guides are. And then they gave me more cards to clarify it, because I wasn't feeling the Four of Wands by itself, so they gave me the additional cards. So we had the Seven of Wands and the Three of Coins, clarifying this decision. I'm going to try to make that clear. Okay. And with the Four of Wands being here and the Seven of Wands, it definitely talks about it's some type of challenge that your person is going through, kind of like a competition as well. And then with like the Three of Pentacles, this talks about like teamwork and collaboration. So it could be that it has something to do with like their job, possibly, because there's some conflict at work, and it could be with like a team member, a colleague, or it could be like a supervisor. But he's having some conflict at work, is what I'm getting with the with these two cards here. And then the Four of Wands is traditionally like a 11-11 twin flame type of card. And I mean, you did get it with the Lover, so like this is an indicator that your person could be a divine counterpart, a twin flame energy. But with the Four of Wands being here, I'm going to take this with the opposite meaning of that. I'm getting that there's a breakdown in communication. There's an issue with his team members, with his colleagues, with his supervisor. There's just something going on at work. So I feel like he's deciding if he should stay there or not, or if he should hash out this particular situation, is what I'm getting, because it's just really heavy. And I feel like with the Tower card here, this is saying like it's just really becoming frustrating for him. It's really frustrating. It makes him feel stressed, because we got the Five of Cups here. And with the Five of Cups, I feel like this is saying that at times he's anxious about it. He kind of could be a little depressed about it too. It just really seems like this work environment is really stressful for him, is what I'm getting. And he wants victory. He wants success, because the Eight of Wands talks about victory and success. So he wants this. He wants to move along in his career. He wants the Nine of Cups. He wants to be able to provide and fulfill, the life that he wants to have for himself, but also for his partner, you. And then with the Eight of Swords here, it talks about, mental entrapment. So I feel like at times he feels like he can't fully vocalize his ideas or where he feels with his team or with his boss, which is causing him to kind of like have that inner crying moment, like really feel stressed and anxious and worried, like, am I doing everything right? Do they like me? Am I doing my job right? Kind of thing, is what I'm getting. So I feel like that's what's going on with him right now. He's really stressed about work. Let's see your next question. Has he thought about me after this morning that we spent together? I'm going to use the Romantic Tarot. All right. Has Elvis thought about Spy after they spent the morning together? Has Ellis thought about Sai. Uh-oh. So we got the first card was the Ten of Pentacles. So definitely thinking about you. It seems like he kind of wants to undress you again, if he did the first time. But it definitely seems like he's interested in, like, you know, being more intimate again, or just having you around. What else? We got the Hierophant, the Three of Chalices, the Three of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, he's definitely been thinking about you. You're definitely on his mind. Oh yeah, you're on his mind for sure. It's kind of like he wants to see your body again, or I'm getting like he admires your boobs. That's like something I'm getting right now. He definitely misses you and has been thinking about you. It's kind of like he wants to reach out again and say, like, can you come over again? Can you spend the morning with me? Can you spend the night? Type of thing with this Hierophant card. What else? Yeah, we got the Two of Cups. Oh yeah, this was a night to remember, like a morning to remember. It's like he wanted to just take care of you and, you know, just like shower you with love. What else? Anything else? We got the Strength card. So yeah, he literally wants to like just pull you off something and just like attack you romantically. It's like he wants to say, like, you're mine. Come back here. Literally, that's what I'm getting from this card. He wants to say, like, come back here. What else? We got the Ten of Swords. So like, this card doesn't look very similar to the Ten of Swords traditionally. This card looks like he literally just wants to watch you sleep. He wants to embrace your body and just like love on you. Like, he really misses you. Like, this might sound a little weird, but he could be like smelling your perfume or scent that you left on the pillow or like the sheets or something. Like, he's really like missing you. So aside, he put it down. He is like reminiscing on it. That's all I'm gonna say. And then we have the Chariot. So yeah, he really wants you to come back over. He's like, I'm gonna need you to come over tonight, tomorrow, whatever time you can, because I miss you. I want you. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, Elvis is loving him some Psy right now. Let's see. Anything from the melanin messages? Look at that. We got the marriage card. Whatever you did to him this morning, it got him thinking about marriage. So it makes him want to put a ring on it. I'm just loving this. This is like beautiful. It's very like light and fun. So you two definitely have fun together. What else? Anything else from the melanin messages? I think that was it. I think that's all I want to say. But yeah, whatever you did, whatever tricks and spins you did, has this man like smelling his sheets, smelling his pillows, trying to figure out what places you were at so he can smell your scent again. Like, he's really, it seems like your they do say like women, we have a scent that really attracts the masculine, and it's like a spell almost. So your scent, your body is like a spell to him. It's really captivating him, and he literally does not want to like lose you. He wants you to come back over ASAP. So that's what your Elvis is thinking about since this morning, Miss Sai. Alrighty. All right, let's look on to the next one. All right, remind me if I'm pronouncing your name right. Alicia Scott? Is that how you pronounce your name? Okay, alrighty. So let's do your questions. Hopefully I can go back to them. Let's see. Okay. Why does Rufus have a difficult time trusting me? And then is the will we go on vacations together soon the pendulum one or the tarot question? And then after Alicia, it's Sunburst of Love and then Row. Okay. So that one. Okay. And then let me look for the other one. We're almost done, you all. Then I'll do a few free ones. Pendulum readings. Oh, I see Jacqueline. Jacqueline. Okay, let's do the pendulum first. Oh, I see the second one. Okay. So, will Alicia and Rufus go on vacation soon? So we have yes. Wonderful. All right. And then let's do your questions. So your first question is, why does Rufus have a difficult time trusting me? Too quick. Why does Rufus? Whoop, that was one of the cards. Literally, Spirit is very funny. If I say something, they're like, nope, this is the card we wanted. So that was one of the cards that was originally going to come out with the other two. We got Two of Rods, the Knight of Rods. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. King of Swords, Ten of Swords. So definitely he has trust issues, which is why he moves slow with like trusting you. Queen of Cups with the Death card. So someone could have broken his heart before in the past, and he just really has a lot of trust issues when it comes to love and like opening up his heart. It's very painful, so he kind of just like guards himself a lot, and he moves slow. But he's definitely looking like he wants to start something in a sense of like kind of move forward a little quickly. So like it kind of reminds me of one of the reads I did earlier, because the Knight of Pentacles is here and the Knight of Rods is here. So like he starts off like kind of moving slow with the trusting, but like over time he's going to open up more and let you know how he feels and trust you. What else? Yeah, we got the Lovers. So this is definitely a divine counterpart. So it's going to take some time for him to like open up a little bit more, but be patient. With the Death card here and the Queen of Cups, this is something he's still healing and letting go of a ex or someone that's just like detrimental to the connection and to like his healing process. So he's definitely learning how to forgive and let that go. That's what I'm getting. Okay. And then what was the second one? Or actually, let me use the Melanin Messages for a little bit more insight if they have anything else to say. So we got self. So he definitely needs to learn. It seems like he also has problems trusting himself, is what I'm getting to with the self card here. So that's causing him to kind of, if you can't trust yourself, how can you trust others? So it seems like he definitely needs to heal from that. Yep, look at that. Forgiveness and healing. So he's definitely working on healing himself and just learning that it's okay to put your heart out there. It's okay to love. It's okay to be loved. Because sometimes people don't feel it's safe to be loved. Like they know they know that they want to love people, but they don't know how to let people love them. So he's definitely learning how to heal and just forgive himself for things that he may have done in the past, and he's learning how to trust himself again. And then text message. So yeah, he could be like a little slow in communication right now because we got the Knight of Pentacles and the text message card here. So, you know, if you reach out to him and he doesn't text back like ASAP, that could be why. Like he's kind of guarded right now, and it's kind of like he doesn't know who to trust. So it's not like he just doesn't, you know, trust you and that's it. It's more so he just doesn't know who to trust at all. So there could have been something that's been going on in his life right now where it's just like he just feels like he felt like he's been lied to for so long, and he's like, you know what, I don't know who to trust, so I'm just going to be the King of Swords. I'm just going to be the King of Swords because I'm tired of putting myself out there and getting hurt. Yeah, so he has to balance out things within himself, reconcile, solve problems within himself, and then the past, like, you know, and then the Four of Cups, you know, not feel like an outcast, not feel sad about what has happened. And, you know, he really is trying to look at things at a different light. So these 3 cups are in the past, but there's one more cup here. So that could be you. You could be the cup, and you're like, I'm trying to offer you my love. I'm trying to offer you something healthy. And this is what he's saying. Like, it's going to take some time for sure. It's a lot of, like, we have 3 cards with 6 on them. So that could be a number indicating to you from the angels that things are moving along. So if you see 666 a lot, that's an indicator that, hey, things are slowly moving along, and he's going on the process, because the 6 talks about like healing. So that's a good sign. These DMs are going through a lot right now. Jeez. All right, your second question was, let's see. I know it was something about like meeting the family, but I'm trying to find it. When will I meet his family? When will she meet his family? So we got 8, which is the Strength card. I'm getting that when he feels strong enough and in a better headspace, in a better space, that's when you will meet his family. I feel like he doesn't want to introduce you to them until he's right. And so like we got the Magician. So he's really trying to, you know, figure things out and create. It seems like he wants to create a time and a place where you can meet them. He doesn't want to just make it like random and like out of the blue. He wants it to be like well put together. Then we got the Ten of Pentacles and Ace of Cups. So it could be he wants you to meet the family when you two are in a relationship together. So people know that it's serious, that you are serious. He's serious about you, is what I'm getting, which is good. Anything else about meeting the family? Yeah, so we got the Page of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the Five of Cups. So it seems like he could have introduced someone to the family before in the past, and it just didn't work out. And so, you know how sometimes family can be like, oh, what happened to you and another person? I thought you two were going to be together. And, you know, they keep, you know, pressing him about it. So that could be a reason why he wants to wait a little bit. With the Ten of Cups, obviously, fulfillment, happiness, relationship, family, all of that stuff. So this definitely says, like, one, he probably wants to introduce you to them when you two are together, or like have a significant connection in the physical where he feels comfortable sharing you with them and have them seeing you. Because I feel like he also wants to protect the relationship. Like he doesn't want them to like pry into your romantic life is what I'm getting to. So he's really making a decision on when the best time is to do it, but he needs to get in a better headspace before he can really think about that. All right, so that was your last question. I hope that was helpful. All right, Jacqueline, you said your question was, is my boyfriend cheating? All right, so you get another pendulum question, Jacqueline, if you want to put another pendulum question in it, if you haven't already. All right. Is Jacqueline's boyfriend cheating? So they're saying, yeah, it's a possibility that he could be cheating right now. Let's see. Let's use these. All right. What's going on with Jacqueline and her boyfriend? We got the Knight of Coins. We got the High Priestess. What's going on with Jacqueline and this boyfriend of hers? We got the Hermit. I feel like one, with the Hermit, it's like he's trying to keep it quiet and like keep it in the dark. The High Priestess here talks about someone being very intuitive. So you basically know, like, you have that gut feeling, which is probably why you asked the question, because you kind of sense it or you feel it. And then with the Knight of Coins talks about someone like a routine, hardworking. So you may have noticed it because his routine is a little different. You're like, wait a minute, you normally, get home at 5. Now you get home at 7:30. Like, that's different. That's weird. Interesting is what I'm getting. What else? We got the Knight of Cups, the Eight of Wands. It seems like he's trying to keep this quiet because there's something that you do that he likes, but he doesn't want to, like, lose it. So, when people cheat, they try to have the both of best worlds. Sorry if there was a delay. I just got a message on my phone saying my battery is getting low. But if it starts to die out, I'll use my iPad. And then we got the Five of Swords. Five of Swords, it's conflict, disagreement, fighting. So you two could be fighting more now because you sense like there's a difference between his routine, or just like his energy and like how he is with you. I'm also getting too, he could be probably trying to pick fights with you just to cause you to break up with him. There are people that will like pick a fight with you and like push you so you break up with them so they don't get caught like doing wrong. Yeah, so like I feel like this is saying, look, whatever happens in the dark will come to the light. So whatever he's doing in the dark is going to come to the light very soon. So don't stress about it. Like, this is someone that clearly doesn't appreciate your worth and your value. Look at that, Ten of Wands. You could have been someone that's been in a relationship with him for a while, for a significant amount of time, and you've been carrying a lot of burdens with him, or with the relationship. So it could have been things he could have like said, oh, nothing was happening between me and this person, or just like how do I word this? You've been keeping track of the lies or just the things that just don't add up. And so you just been carrying that with you. And then this time around, you're like, you know what? This is really out of the routine. So I know something is up. Because I'm definitely getting like a highly intuitive person with this High Priestess here. And if you look at her, she looks pissed. Like, she doesn't look very happy. She looks pissed. She's like, I know you're lying, but I'm gonna let you continue to lie so you think I'm stupid. That way you just get them caught up in their own lies. All right, and then so yeah, he's definitely hiding something. He's definitely doing something on the side. And so I would say get rid of him, or like let him think you don't know what he's doing. So he thinks like, oh, he's super smart and he's getting away with it, and then in reality he's really not. But yeah, he can go. We can throw him in the trash. Put it that way. All right. Next question you had was, will I ever have a baby? Okay. Will lovely Jacqueline have a baby? You will have a baby. So if you've been worrying about that, you will have one for sure. All right. The next person was Sunburst of Love. Okay. All right. So you're going to do 2 questions, Sunburst? Okay. What were your questions? Or you're going to do the 2 questions in the pendulum. Got it. All right, Sunburst. What are my DM thoughts and feelings towards me? Will we be in physical union soon in the 3D? Okay, so let's do what's your pendulum question? Sunburst of Love. but I'll start doing your card questions. So let me find it again. Uh-oh, did I lose it? Okay. Let us do, I'm indecisive. Which deck do we want to use? Not that one. Okay, they want us to use this one. Awesome. All right. Well, that's a beautiful start. We have the Ace of Cups and literally El Amor, love. That's a beautiful way to start this reading off. So your person definitely loves you and has a loving feeling and vibe towards you for sure, which is beautiful. Anything else about her person's feelings for her? So we have the Six of Wands, beautiful. It says de varitas, éxito. So éxito means success. So this is indicating that there's going to be a successful connection, union with you two. And then we have the Seven of Wands. And this is really good. I feel like with the Seven of Wands, this is basically saying that your person, they're going to be strong. You know, the Seven of Wands talks about perseverance and challenges. So they're going to be really strong and persevere through any difficulties that they may have, is what I'm getting. Let's do some love messages for you. All right. Love messages. We got do you trust me? So like it, with the challenges and perseverance, they could feel like you don't trust them at times, or you might have never said to them like, oh, I don't trust you, but they wonder. So maybe your actions at times kind of makes them question like, do you really trust me? Do you really believe me? What else does your person want to say about their feelings for you? I've lost so many people in my life. So yeah, it definitely seems like your person has gone through a lot of difficulties and challenges right now. And we have the what is taking you so long. So this is the divine feminine card. Well, you can take it as divine feminine or masculine, depending on how you identify yourself and your partner. But you're thinking to yourself like, what's taking you so long? So they're saying that they lost a lot of people in their life. And that could be, due to death, or that could be just people walking out of their lives, or they had to let them go. So it's kind of challenging for them right now. But they definitely do have a lot of love for you, especially since the Ace of Cups. I feel like your person made the Ace of Cups come out first because they want you to know that they love you and that they see you as someone that they want to be with. But they're going through some things right now. They lost a lot of people, and it's kind of difficult right now. So that's like their main thing about how they feel. Anything else? We got, look at that, the Ace of Wands. Beautiful. And then crecimiento. So that's like beginning, birth of a new beginning type of energy. Which is good. This is just basically saying like once things start to, move in a better direction, move in a better light, that new beginning, that fresh start. What else can I say about this? Like just a beautiful creation, what happened, it's the birth of something new, what happened with you two. So, give them some time to kind of like, go through the things that they're going through and heal from it, for sure. All right, let's go to your second question. We have, Will we be in the physical union soon in the 3D? Let us use the melanin messages. We got the Divine King. Ooh, Divine Queen. So when you have the two counterparts, that means there's a union, significant connection type of thing going. So that is very good. That's a very good indicator that the union will happen. We got warmth and success. So yeah, remember we had the Six of Wands in the question before, which talks about success and victory. So yeah, this is definitely indicating that you two will come together, come into union with each other, and it's going to be successful. Anything else? We got creator. So yeah, you can create this union. So continue to think about it. Continue to manifest it mentally. So, imagine what it would be like being with this person. We got balance, which is great. And when I made this deck, this was like my temperance card. And the temperance card is 1111 twin flame union type of card. So this is basically indicating that you two are going to balance yourselves, which will allow you to balance the connection, which will allow you to come into union. Let's get one more card. Look at that, inner calling. So yeah, this is destined to happen. This is destined to move forward. So just trust it. When spirit moves you to do something, do it. When spirit says to take a step back, take a step back. You'll know when they're telling you to move forward and take action. Is what I'm getting. So just trust it and watch it just manifest. Anything else? Communication. So yeah, I feel like the first step that's going to happen is communication is going to get better. So give it some time and let that communication to start to get better for sure. Okay. So yay, congrats. And then what was your pendulum question? Let's see if I can find it. Good night, Sai. I'm trying to find your pendulum question. Let's see. If you want to send it again, that would be great. All right, I'm on 10%, you all. So when it gets to 5%, we're going to switch over to my iPad so I can finish. I can do Rose reading, and then anyone else that I didn't do that sent like a super chat or PayPal. All right, Sunburst of Love, send your pendulum question. Hey, Cherry. I didn't know you were on here. You just snuck in here. Okay. Will I hear from him in the next 2 weeks about him wanting to commit long term? Will Sunburst of Love hear from him in the next 2 weeks wanting him to commit long term? So we got tal vez, so that means maybe. So that's not a definite yes or no. So there's a possibility. So going back to that creator card. So if that's something that you do want to manifest, like kind of, visualize having that conversation with him is what I'm getting with them saying maybe by that. All right, let's do Rose. Okay, Rose, where are you? Your questions are, is my DM someone I already know or someone I will meet in the future? Let's start off with these. And then we'll clarify with tarot. Is Rose DM someone she already knows? So we have Wisdom. That's the first card. So I feel like this literally saying you know who it is. You already know. So Rose, they say you know who it is. Let's see. Anything else from this deck about this person? Kiss. So there could be a chance you have met this person already and you two have shared a kiss in a dream. in the physical, or you have been thinking about kissing this person recently. So whoever's been on your mind and a lot that you want to, connect with deeply and more, is who it is. Things are just falling out. Let's wait. Okay. Tell us more about this person. So we got the Queen of Wands. And then passion, so passion. So literally, like I said before, you've been thinking about either you have shared a kiss with them in the physical or in the dreams, but this is someone you're passionate about that you desire. So you should know them because you kind of feel it already. That's what I'm getting. And if you don't know them in the physical, you're going to meet them very soon because it's going to be instantaneously like this passion, this desire. You can just be like, I want to kiss your lips right now. Like, I just want to touch you. That's what I'm getting. And then we got the beautiful Queen of the Ocean. And the Queen of the Ocean, I love this because she represents the Empress. So you know who this person is. This is such a beautiful card. And they excite you. They're going to be someone that's very abundant. And you're going to be, you got two queens here. So they make you feel like a queen. They make you feel good is what I'm getting. So whoever really makes you feel good and that's on your mind, that you think about a lot, is probably that person. All right, let's go to your second question. When will I meet my DM in the physical? All right. Spirit says you know who it is, bro. So pay attention to your dreams because they could be telling you who it is in your dreams. So like have a dream journal. So like when you wake up in the morning, write immediately what you dreamt about. So we have the Magician, manifestation. So it seems like if you want to meet them soon, you can manifest that. So start thinking about what it's like meeting that person and being with that person because that's going to help you manifest it like quicker. What else? We got the Two of Wands. And with the Two of Wands here, this is like saying that this talks about progress, future planning. So this is something that's going to happen soon is what I'm getting because you asked when. So they're saying that it's going to happen soon, but start dreaming of it, start manifesting it. Think about it. What does it feel like being with this person? Have that vision in your sight, in your mind's eye. So use your third eye and just really visualize what it's like being with your person. So you don't have to necessarily visualize what they look like. Just visualize and feel what it's like to be with them. So when you're in your bed at night, imagine like sleeping next to your partner. So like put a pillow on the side of you and like rub it like you're rubbing your partner's chest. Like do that type of stuff to help you really get into the mood and like feeling that you are already with that person. Look, we got it again. We got the Empress, the Queen of the Ocean. You are literally powerful. You have the tools to manifest this. You see, she has like her little wand. You have it. So you got it, girl. All right. And then we have, what is this card? Gonna make sure it's the right one. Yeah, the Strength card. So with the Strength card, oh, you can't see it, sorry. With the Strength card, this talks about your courage, your stability, your strength, obviously. So let things come out the bag, don't be afraid to go out. What's the saying, let the cat out the bag? Like, obviously not saying you're the cat in the bag, but just don't be afraid to go out and just explore things and have fun at night in the nightlife. Enjoy yourself. Alrighty, so that's your win. Okay, what was your pendulum question? Will Clara reach out to me in the near future? Will Clara reach out to Ro in the near future? They said yes. Awesome. Great. I think that was all of the paid ones. So now I can do some free pendulum questions. So let's start off with one pendulum question per person. And then if my battery life allows me to stay on, I will stay on. But I think I answered everyone's paid question. It looks like I did. All right. Who wants a free pendulum question? Cherry, do you want a free pendulum question? All right. Potato King. Will my lover contact me by the end of October? Potato King. Will Potatoes King lover contact them by the end of October? They say yes. Cool. Yep. They'll contact you. Wonderful. All right. May Reed. Does Michael have feelings for me? All right, this is for May Reed. Does Michael have feelings for May Reed? We got yes. Wonderful. Okay. Who's next? Shauna. Will I find success when I relocate? All right, this one is for Shauna. Will she find success when she relocates, when they relocate? We got yes. Yes, you will. Beautiful. Next. You are welcome. Cherry, are you still here? You can get a free question. Well, you always get a free question, Cherry, so. All right, I'll take double questions now. Another question if you already asked one. And then I'll hop offline. So send me your next question and then I'll hop offline. Will Michael contact me? Okay. This is for May Reed. Will Michael contact May Reed? We got yes. Let's do something fun. What day will he contact her on? What day will Michael contact May Reed? What day? So we got on a Monday. So I guess any Monday coming up, you might get a message from them. Cool. All right. Savannah, I have feelings for a Cancer guy. I need to start thinking about having any relationship right now. He doesn't know I have these feelings. He is my ex, but we are friends now. Are him and I meant to be? Okay. This is for Savannah M. Are her and her Cancer guy meant to be? They say yes. All right. I like to dig a little deeper. So I'm going to pull a couple cards for you, Savannah. Okay, really quick, Spirit. Look, we got the Temperance card on the bottom of the deck, and this talks about union, twin flame type of stuff. So let's see what else they got to say, or what cards come out. Really quick for Savannah. King of Wands, Six of Wands, the Hierophant, Six of Wands, and King of Wands. So Six of Wands, victory and success, the Hierophant, and then the King of Wands. It definitely seems like this person is a divine person within your life. They could be a significant soulmate. If you two were to get together, it would probably be a successful relationship. But yeah, they say like if you give it a shot, it'll be worth the shot for sure. You will learn a lot. So even if you two don't end up being together for the rest of your lives in this lifetime, you will learn a lot, and it'll be a highly significant connection. Okay, next pendulum. Will I have healthy children with my Cappy? All right, Dr. Didi Ali. Will this person have healthy children with their cappy? You surely will. Ooh, let's see how many kids you would have. Let's use the number part. Okay. How would we do this? Let us do it from the middle and see if it takes me to the number. How many kids will Dr. Didi Ali have with their cappy? So it seems like y'all would have 2 kids. It's pointing in the 2 direction. Okay, that's good. All right, Lay. Will my brother reach out to me? Will their brother reach out to them? Will their brother reach out to them? They say yes. They say yes, your brother will reach out to you. Hello, Natasha. I'm doing free pendulum readings right now. I did paid ones earlier, but I'm doing free pendulum readings. So if you have a question, feel free to ask. Good night, Ro. Will I move? Okay, Sarichi. Will I move to Minnesota to attend my dream school or a different state? So let's do, will you move to Minnesota? They're not really sure about that one. Okay, how about this? Will you move to a different state? So yeah, you would definitely move to a different state. So it might not be Minnesota, but you're definitely going to move to a different state for sure. Let's see. Will Saruchi get accepted into her dream school? So yeah, you're going to get accepted into your dream school, but you could possibly go to a different school in a different state. Alrighty. Yeah, you can ask another one, May. All right, Natasha, this is so exciting. Thank you. Okay, will I be consistent with my random research and will it pay off? Cool. Okay, let's use the other pendulum for Natasha. I do research as well. For Natasha, will Natasha be consistent with her random research and will it pay off? They say yes. It will really pay off. It's gonna really pay off because they're like swinging it a lot. Oh, Sierra paid? Okay, Sierra, what was your question? What was your question, Sierra? All right, pause on the free pendulums. We gotta answer Sierra's question. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, did you do it from PayPal? Let's see. Oh, I see your name. Perfect. So, PayPal. I don't see your questions in the PayPal, so I'm assuming they're in the chat. Can you put them back in the chat again for me? Okay. Will I ever find a real soulmate? This is for Sierra. Will Sierra ever find a real soulmate? Of course you will. They say yes. They say yes. Let's see what your soulmate sign will be. Like their sun sign. Let's do their sun sign because you have a lot of signs in your chart. What will Sierra's soulmate's sun sign be? Sun sign. So they could be a Pisces. They could be a water sign. I'm getting Pisces for their sun sign. Any other signs, significant signs in their chart that they might be. We got a Scorpio. So yeah, they could be a water sign. We didn't get Cancer yet, but we got Pisces and Scorpio. So they could be a water sign. Any other significant signs for them? It's kind of moving to Cancer now. So yeah, they're probably a water sign. So they're either Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio is what I'm getting with your potential new soulmate or soulmate that you are wondering about. All right, what was your second question? Where did it go? Oh, you're dealing with a Cancer. Well, it could be that person, or it could just be another Cancer or water sign. Okay, what was your, you can get another question, Sierra, for your pendulum. Should I move on from Cameron? Okay, so should Sierra move on from Cameron? They say yes. They say yes, real quickly. I'm just curious to know why. Why should Sierra move on from Cameron? We got Justice and we got the Six of Coins. So literally both of these cards talk about balancing the connection and just giving and receiving. So it seems like you may give too much to Cameron and he doesn't give enough. So that's not significant for you in this connection for sure. Is what I'm getting from that. One more quick card for that. And then I'll do the other free ones. Queen of Cups. Yeah, you deserve love. You deserve a healthy love. Someone that's going to give to you. You're a very giving, loving, nurturing person. And it doesn't seem like Cameron does that. Like, gives you the love that you deserve, for sure. Is what I'm getting from these cards. I hope that helped. All right, free one. Okay, Alicia. I have a friend, Rachel, who got in trouble with the law. Assisted her with bailing her out financially, but will she finally get on her feet? Okay. Will Alicia's friend, Rachel, get back on her feet? They say yeah. They say yeah. That's good. You're a good friend for bailing her out, I must say. All right. IRPH, dinero por nada. I'm a Gemini. I noticed that the skin of my sternum has reddened. Should I be worried? Okay. Should the Gemini be worried about the skin on their... They say yeah. So that's something you probably want to go to the doctor and check out. I don't think they're saying like freak out and, panic, but they want you to worry so you actually take care of yourself. Let's see, anything else about that? Yeah, you got the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Swords. And so they want you to